Hello everyone, this is my very first video email to you all, and I'm doing it because we have some big news and I wanted to share it by video rather than by a written email. So the big news is, well, before I tell you, let me just go back a little bit. You all know Jim Hempen, my husband. If you don't know who he is a ballroom dancing instructor since he's 19 years old. And for as long as I've known him, which is 10 years now, he has always wanted to open his own ballroom dancing studio. And he's finally going to get that opportunity. And this is our big news, is that he will be opening a ballroom dancing studio in half of Family Taekwondo space. What we're going to be doing is erecting a wall between the two halves of our side of the building, and Jim will be taking half the space, and Family Taekwondo will be using the other half of the space. This is actually originally what the space that we had when we first moved here into Brielle 16 years ago, and now we're going back to that space. And we're doing this for various reasons. One of the biggest reasons is because I feel like the students and the parents and the instructors and I are really enjoying having about 75 students in the school, and we're enjoying the small class size, the individualized attention, the fact that the instructors can really get to know all the students. And so we'd like to keep that about this, 75 to 100 students is really ideal right now for us, but we can't do that in such a large space. We just have a lot of wasted space right now in 3,000 square feet. So by Mr. Hempen taking half of that space, it'll accomplish several things. Number one, like I said, he's going to get to finally live out his dream of owning his own ballroom dancing studio, but also it's going to allow us to keep that small school class size and keep that individualized attention that we've been enjoying for the past 6 months or so, or a year, but we're going to be able to do that with a lot less overhead. And then I won't have to go out and try to build the school up to like 200 again to get it where it would have to be if we kept the space. If you've been around the school lately, you've seen that our beginner classes are very small, our Little Dragons classes are very small. So we may change classes up a little bit, but right now we're just making the space smaller. It's not only going to be smaller, it's going to be much nicer. We're really going to redo it and make it look nice, and it's going to be a really nice space for all of our students and the parents as well. So that's our big news, is that we're going to be splitting the space. Mr. Hempen's going to have half the space for ballroom dancing. We're going to have half the space for Family Taekwondo. And it really just seems like the right decision right now for us, for personal reasons and economic reasons. And we hope that everybody can, really support this decision. I promise you, you'll still have great classes. I'll still be here, and the instructors will still be here to make sure everybody reaches their goals and really, trains hard and does a great job. And I hope that, everybody will see that this is a really good thing, and we look forward to it. To get everything done, we'll be closed next Friday and Saturday. That's April 17th and 18th. And then we'll be working here, putting up the wall and changing around our space a little bit. And then Mr. Hempen will take the next 2 weeks in April to work on his space, to have a ballroom dancing floor put down, and those sorts of things. And he's planning on opening on May 1st. So if you have any questions, then you can email me at roundkick@aol.com. That's rndkick@aol.com. Or you can always call us at 528-0330. Thanks. I hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. We'll see you next week. And again, we'll be closed on the 17th and 18th of April so that we can get the work done and resume classes on that Monday without skipping a beat. Thanks a lot, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.